everyone, and my name is is Zelzar Azrael Toro, and today with me I have Lust, the beautiful Lust,
Howdy.
and so she started a game that I've been playing ever since I was a little kid. I bought her all the games, and she just started playing it last night. She started playing Kingdom Hearts, everyone, but she was very confused on what the actual lore was. So, hence Barry Kramer. He is going to show Lust a good enough summary of Kingdom Hearts.
He's going to show me the way.
He's going to show you your guiding key. But anything to add, Lust, before I press play?
I feel like I should just give minor context that the only Kingdom Hearts I've played prior to having started from scratch last night was the first 30 minutes of Birth by Sleep.
She played out.
That was the name of it, right?
Yeah, Birth by Sleep. Yeah, you got it right. It's actually 0.2 Birth by Sleep. But yes. She played Aqua, everyone, for 30 minutes. And then she got bored.
And switched over to God of War.
But I asked her what was the problem with Kingdom Hearts for her, and she said it just the lore was kind of confusing. So I was like, all right, let's react to this. See if it'll entice her to maybe play it a little bit, or play all the games. But I digress. Are you ready to go?
I'm ready when you are.
All right then.
Welcome to a good enough summary of Kingdom Hearts. I've only played Kingdom Hearts 1 and a third of Kingdom Hearts 2, but I've always been fascinated by the series. I mean, what does any of this mean? So I sat down with this good boy Gam and he explained everything to me for 7 hours.
Okay, yes, but it's a lot stupider than you.
Yes, usually the actual explanation takes around 7 hours. I chose one that only takes an hour. You're welcome.
I'm kind of glad you chose one that only takes an hour. I'm already going to be spending countless hours playing the game.
It's fun though. I love those games. It makes me very emotional. It makes me so happy. But other than that, sorry for stopping. We'll continue.
Think, and we'll get to that in a long time.
All right.
I'm still angry.
Okay. And now I'm going to explain everything to you in slightly less time. Please treat any non-accuracy as a true game word. But before we plunge headfirst into the terror that awaits us, there's some stuff you just gotta accept about the world of Kingdom Hearts. 1. Hearts are not literally hearts. They're kinda like a person's soul, but more like their emotional soul, I guess. 2. Light equals good and dark equals bad, and these are not metaphor, they're tangible forces within the universe.
What was that, Lust?
I figured that one already.
Well, yeah. Yeah.
3. If you lose your heart, or it's overcome by darkness, it turns into one of these little guys called a heartless. 4. A body without a heart is an empty husk that turns into one of these slithery dudes, a nobody. Okay, so you lose your heart, you create both a heartless and a nobody. Simple enough. 5. If you're strong-willed enough, your husk turns into a special kind of nobody that looks like you and can talk and stuff. Okay, sure, fine, why not? 6. If both the heartless and nobody are destroyed, the original person is made whole again. And whole people are called somebodies. Just, I know. 7. There's Disney and Final Fantasy characters everywhere. And retcons. 8. This is more of a personal note, but I find it easier to take this all in if you consider it more of an avant-garde interactive art piece.
You may want to move where I am,
narrative.
because I got covered by the hydrate there.
Yeah, thank you, Augie.
For those of you on YouTube, this is a live reaction. Do go follow him on Twitch.
Well, YouTube.
Right now. Right now. Show support.
Where is the...
That man over there.
Where did I put... Oh, there you are. I was putting you to the sides
Yeah.
so then we can see the subtitles, but Augie wants to be a little fucking shit.
I do have a little idea for you.
What?
After we've done this, would you want to stream, be playing it, and you reacting to it?
I mean, I still have to take a shower, but yeah.
Yeah.
I don't mind that.
So we'll record, you'll take a shower, and then we'll stream with you reacting to the gameplay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that plan.
And
Yes, I know you can hear me, you little shit.
we'll get some of the other Kingdom Hearts people in my Discord in as well to react.
Yeah, that means Augie as well, because he's played Kingdom Hearts as well.
Yeah.
He's actually on Rechain right now, and he hates himself for it.
Rechain. Which one's that one for? Because I know 3 was Remind.
Rechain is Rechain of Memories. It's the most hated game of Kingdom Hearts fans.
Ah.
But we play it regardless because it's still part of the plot story, and yeah, cards. Nothing but cards. You're gonna hate the dreaded cards. But shall I continue?
Yes. As long
Okay.
as I'm no longer going to get covered up by redeems.
Hopefully. Augie.
That's easier just to move me now.
Better yet, how about this? I'll just turn off the thing for right now.
Hey, this is your not so friendly reminder to
Drink some water, bitch.
Okay. Lust is now going to do that.
I was testing.
What is that? Was that alerts? Is that sound alerts or what is that?
I think it's the sound alerts thing, yeah.
Okay, so just turn that off. Make that invisible. Augie, no, Augie.
Augie, no. We're trying to do a reaction for YouTube. It's a good thing we're paused at the moment.
There we go. Just turn off the frickin' trigger too. Yeah, it didn't get stuck there, Augie. Thank you, Reyna. I saw that. Welcome to the Death Army. Celeste and I welcome you. Shall we continue?
Yes, let's.
Okay,
Hey, let's dive.
I'm going to bring it back just a second. So then, okay, somebody.
And
So-
whole people
Sora's a somebody.
Yes.
Okay.
are called somebodies. Just, I know. 7. There's Disney and Final Fantasy characters everywhere. And retcons. 8. This is more of a personal note, but I find it easier to take this all in if you consider it more of an avant-garde interactive art piece than a traditional narrative. Okay, let's dive in! Mickey, take the wheel! Kingdom Hearts 1. We start in Destiny Islands, and if you think that name is heavy-handed now, just you wait. There's a bunch of kids running around, but we only care about 3 of them. Sora, the plucky one, Riku, the angsty one, and Kairi, the milquetoast girl with no discernible personality traits whatsoever. Now, despite having their own cluster of islands to call their own,
Out of my
these
4
kids
hours of game time, accurate.
Yeah, she's kind of
Accurate.
she's kind of dull until around Kingdom Hearts 2 and 3, to be honest.
Just the descriptions of them in general is accurate.
She's pretty much like, hey, look, I'm the pretty girl of the trio.
Yeah.
But we all love her regardless because she's
the
cute.
diversity hire.
She's cute, she's adorable, and she's innocent, so we all love her regardless.
She's the diversity hire. They had to have one girl in the group.
And to be honest, yes, his drawing for Destiny Island
That's
is
pretty
actually
good.
pretty damn good.
That's accurate. That's accurate.
Fucking accurate because look, there's the shack, there's the fucking island where you fight Riku, like there's the waterfall, the hole that goes into the tree, everything where you find Titus for the first day, Sophie where you find the first day, Waka's right here. Like this is actually pretty accurate.
This is really accurate, yeah.
damn it.
What?
Can people stop throwing wine on my face, please? Thank you.
Nobody redeemed it. I think that might just be stuck in a loop.
Late in 2 and parts of 3, and sadly nothing else really. I mean, there's memories of Melody, but Melody and memories, but she's asleep for most of that.
Decide it's not enough and build a raft to go on their own adventures. But suddenly, shroop, a big old portal opens up and Heartless start pouring out. Sora tries to fight them and is absolutely useless until shwee, a Keyblade suddenly appears in his hand. And he's all like, nice. Now, Keyblades aren't just big keys. Well, I mean, they are, but they're also big metaphorical keys. They can destroy darkness and repair worlds and just generally do whatever the developers need them to do at that moment. And also, they're sort of like Harry Potter wands, where they choose their master.
So it's a mystery
kinda.
musket
So
tool.
Sora beats the crap out of some Heartless, and then Riku's like,
You didn't just fucking go there. You did.
This is a mystery musket tool that'll help us later.
Oh my god. Oh, that fucking show. I have a stain in my heart because of that show. It's because of my fucking baby cousins when they were still kids. I was trying to watch other shows, right? And there was only like 2 TVs in the house, right? And we had Dish. They would come over while I'm watching like Drake and Josh or something like that, right? And they would be like, "We want to watch Mickey Mouse Clubhouse." I'm like, "Oh dear God, no." But other than that, let's continue. Nice fucking joke, though.
did this
I
evil
am nothing
portal's
but
totally
funny.
sweet.
Pretty much.
Nothing if
And
not
Sora's
funny.
like, I
Sorry.
don't know, man, that looks like a bad time. And Riku's like, I'm gonna go through there. Nope. You should come too. Nuh-uh. Okay then. Yeah. I'll just. Nope. Here I go. You should not. Through the spooky portal. And then everything explodes and Sora goes flying and Kairi sort of phases through Sora. Yeah, that's a little weird. Elsewhere, Mickey Mouse, yes, Mickey Mouse, did I stutter? Is like, I gotta go, see you later, huh? And Donald and Goofy are like, but, you what? You're the king. You can't just find the Keyblade wielder. Bye-bye. I don't understand what's happening. So after exploding and flying through space for a while, Sora wakes up in this
Why
strange
is that-
city
that's
with
so
bumping
accurate
music
for their
called Traverse
characters,
Town.
though?
He meets up
Yeah.
with Donald and Goofy, who are like, is that a Keyblade? And Sora's like, don't touch it. Meanwhile, Riku gracefully emerges from his creepy portal thing and meets up with Maleficent from Sleeping Beauty, and she's like, Riku, you should totally join me. Look, Sora doesn't even care about you anymore. He has new friends now. And Riku's like, these vibes I'm getting from you are definitely trustworthy. So Sora teams up with Dobbled and Goombi so they can find their friends. They travel through a bunch of Disney worlds that literally do not matter whatsoever. Like, it's fine if you want to hang out with the adorable little teacup from Beauty and the Beast.
Okay, I have to.
That's not a teacup.
I have to make a point here. Yes, the Disney worlds. He has a point there with the Disney worlds.
Mm-hmm.
They actually don't matter, but there is plot points in the worlds where it shows like the actual bad guys of that game, and it shows like actual plot points of how the game is actually progressing.
Mm-hmm.
And how well the game is actually going to get. So if you skip all the Disney like cutscenes, you won't know what the fuck is going on.
Fair.
Also, that's a clock.
Yeah, that's not a cup.
That's not a cup.
Buddy, that's not a cup.
Also, they did my man dirty. Look at that.
They really did. Look at that chin. Look at that chin.
It's like fucking. It's like Big Chungus. It's fucking. I forget his name. Kind of baby. Hello there, Hollow. Welcome to the Death Army. Celeste and I welcome you.
Shall we?
And this guy over here, Chub play the tub, fine, but it does.
That guy looks like he's enjoying himself a little too much.
Yeah, a little too much.
Does not matter to the story. Eventually, they wind up at a big old castle called Hollow Bastion. Riku pops up, and Sora's like, Riku, my friend, after being separated for so long, I have finally found you. And Riku's like, girl, that Keyblade's only been hanging out with you to make me jealous. And Keyblade-chan zwoops on over to Riku-kun. Oh, Scoots, says Sora. Well, it doesn't matter. With Donald and Goofy at my side, we can't... our allegiance is with the Keyblade, not you, so... Then Sora has a mopey road trip with Beast from Beauty and the Beast until they discover this super spooky room with a giant keyhole and a bunch of sleeping Disney princesses. Riku's in the corner with Keyblade-chan going, oh yeah? And then what did he say? Oh girl, he did not. Wow, what a creep, ha ha ha. But then Sora delivers this badass monologue about friendship and hearts and stuff, and Keyblade-chan gets all flustered and tsundere and zwoops back on over to Sora, and he's all, nice. Riku goes, oh yeah, well at least I still have Ansem, and Sora's like, who's Ansem? And Riku's like, this super evil dude that's possessing me, he was also like totally pulling Maleficent strings or whatever. And she's like, it be like that though. And Sora goes, you what, mate? And also, Kairi has been drooling face down in the corner this whole time, but nobody knows because she's just that boring. Beast, who's been awkwardly in the room this whole time, points her out, and after a few minutes, they remember who she is. Kairi! Cries Sora. Riku drones on for a while about how Kairi's the last princess Ansem needs for his evil scheme. And also remember when Destiny Islands blew up and Kairi went zzzz through Sora? Yeah, her heart has been inside of Sora this whole time. Sora goes, ew, OMG, and commits Sudoku with his Keyblade. This frees Kairi's heart and revives her. Yay! This also frees Sora's heart, so he's a heartless now.
Pretty much.
But Kairi's like, bibbidi bobbidi day sex machina, bitch. And Sora turns back to normal, which contradicts everything we understand.
A somebody and a heartless, in a sense?
Since he became a heartless, that means he also has a nobody as well now, too.
But before he frees her heart, wouldn't that technically mean he's both a nobody, a somebody and a heartless? Because he's carrying a heart that's not in the right body?
No, because he was think of it like a homeless shelter or like a foster care.
So he was basically just sheltering it and preventing her heart from turning into a heartless.
But also I have to say that since she is a princess of heart, if your heart is pure light, you will not become a heartless whatsoever.
Okay.
So she was good on that one. Her heart would have never became a heartless at all.
Okay.
But she did become a nobody though.
Okay, fair enough.
About how any of this works, but sure, fine. Ansem sees all this and is like, seriously, like, I checked the wiki and they used the word somehow. Whatever, I'm outie, peace. And Sora follows him to Destiny Islands, but now it's all destroyed, so it's Deprestiny Islands. Ansem and Sora have a good old-fashioned anime showdown. You know, Sora believes in himself, Ansem turns into a boat, and the player mashes X a lot until Ansem is like, alright, whatever. I'm gonna open the door to Kingdom Hearts, which is the source of all hearts, and it's all darkness in there and stuff. I love darkness. Check out my tattoo. And Sora's like, alright, fine, open it, you dollar store goth, and sort of fumbles with his Oakleys for a moment because guess what? It's light. Ansem is all, curses, foiled, bingus bongus, and he explodes. Sora tries to close the door to Kingdom Hearts, but he can't. Oh no. Until guess what? Riku. Wait, how is he in there? And guess what? Mickey. What? Wait, where's his shirt? Remember this? It's important, I swear, do not forget. Riku and Mickey help close.
He's right, don't forget the shirtless Mickey.
What?
Do not forget the shirtless Mickey.
Shirtless Mickey is important canonically. Okay, got it.
Very important.
Got it.
Close the door from the inside.
Wait, is shirtless Mickey like that one picture of
go back to normal.
Of a coconut in the TF2 files? So if you delete it, it just all collapses?
Pretty much, yeah.
It's a load-bearing shirtless Mickey.
And everybody returns to Destiny Islands, and Sora is like, okay, I'll be back. I gotta go save Riku and Mickey. And Kairi just kind of stands there because she has no agency and is barely a character. Chain of Memories. 5 minutes later, Sora's walking down a road with Doorbald and Goblin when a hooded figure arrives and mumbles something about mysteries. Mysteries. They continue down the path and arrive at Castle Oblivion. Ooh. Sora works his way through the castle and meets a whole bunch of creepy figures that dramatically take off their hoods to reveal their sweet, sweet anime hair. There's Larxene and Marluxia and Axel and Lexius and Zexion and Vexen, also known as all the sweet LiveJournal blogs used to follow in middle school. They take turns showing up to do something mysterious and then Sora blows them up. Except Axel, he survives because he had the biggest anime hair of them all. Meanwhile, Sora's losing his memories. Oh no! The further he moves into the castle, the more his real memories get replaced by fake memories. He starts remembering this girl who kinda looks like Kairi, but she's not. She's got different hair and almost a personality. Her name is Naminé. And Sora's like, I don't remember anything else, so I better find this
Remember when I said that Kairi created a nobody?
Yeah. I'm assuming this would be the nobody.
The Naminé is her nobody, yes.
I see.
Naminé, she seems
All
important
this
and was known
Kairi
for
hate.
adventures
It's fucking
this whole
hilarious.
Time. Also, I kind of feel like I want to give her a smooch. A few games of poker later, Sora finally reaches Naminé, and she's like, yeah, I stole all your memories. You have to take a nap so I can restore them, but you'll forget everything from this game. You won't even remember me. But Sora's already asleep in this big old fancy pod. Durlap and Gruff share the economy class pod, and they deserve it for wasting all the health potions. You had one job! Meanwhile,
You
Riku
had
and
one
Mickey just
fucking
kinda
job.
leave Kingdom Hearts. Riku takes the wake.
Yeah, you felt that last night, didn't you?
Yep. Also, why is Mickey wearing a shirt now?
Because reasons.
But shirtless Mickey was important.
Yeah, it's important. Trust me, it's important.
Huh? Okay.
It's important.
Up floating in a void
Okay.
option, then teleports into Castle Oblivion because he ventures through the castle but doesn't lose his memories because Naminé only got eyes for Sora, know what I mean? He meets a bunch of those hooded weirdos, which, by the way, all belong to a group/cult called Organization 13, more on that in a bit, and later runs into a clone of himself. Riku's like, whoa, it's a clone of me, sweet. And the clone is like, no, you're the clone, my name is Replica Riku, and wait a minute, why is Replica in my name? So Riku kicks him a few times and Replica Riku explodes. Then Riku bumps into this red mummy named Diz, and he's like, don't worry about me for now. Actually, don't worry about any of this. You got like 5 games to go before things start to make sense. And then Mickey hops on Riku's back and is like, well, I'm gonna help you control your darkness better. Let's go! And that's about it for Chain of Memories. The next game is Kingdom Hearts 2, which starts with not Sora, but with this guy, Roxas.
The GOAT. The GOAT of all Kingdom Hearts games is Kingdom Hearts 2.
Is that just...
Everyone loves 2.
That's like... Is it... It's just basically Sora 2.0.
Roxas is Sora's nobody.
Ah, so it is Sora 2.0.
Kind of.
To find out what his deal is, we need to first check out 358 over 2 days. That title. So, okay, again, remember when Sora had a Sudoku and released Kairi's heart and turned himself into a Heartless? That also created Sora's nobody, who wakes up in Twilight Town one day all, boopity boopity, where the poopity am I? He's found by this weirdo named Xemnas, who's like, welcome to Organization 13. Here's your spooky cloak and how to infuriatingly speak in riddles guide. Also, your name is Roxas. Xemnas introduces Roxas to the rest of the Breakfast Club. Luxor, Demix, Saïx, Zaldin, Zigbar, remember him for later, and hey, we know these guys. This game takes place at the same time as Chain of Memories, so you got some characters going back and forth between the two. It's super. Roxas goes on adventures around Disney World and becomes best buds with one organization member in particular, Axel. They eat ice cream and just totally bro out. It's super cute. Then Xemnas is like, yo, some stuff is going down at Castle Oblivion. Who's in? And a bunch of Organization 13 members head over there, including Axel, and then that ties in the Chain of Memories. Then a new character pops up, the 14th member of Organization 13. What? Her name is Shion, and she's like, I'm weird, I don't know
Doesn't
who
they
I
all just have
am."
X's in
And
their
for
name? Is
good
that just a
reason.
trope
Turns
of
out she-
Organization 13?
There's a reason why they have X's in their name, and it's gonna.
Okay,
get
so
to that.
I'm definitely picking stuff up. Okay.
Yes, you are picking stuff up, and that's good.
Yay.
Let me just check my notes here. A replica of Sora created by Xemnas using the memories Naminé took from Sora as a failsafe in case Roxas ended up not going along with Xemnas' crazy schemes.
What the fuck?
Yes. So Shion is a replica of Sora's.
Oh, I understood that.
She's a replica of Sora's memories of Kairi,
So she's basically a carbon copy of Sora,
but with Kairi's face.
but with Kairi's face.
Yes.
Whereas Roxas is
Sora's nobody.
Sora's nobody. And has the false memories?
Pretty much. Also, I'm not spoiling anything.
Or would this be Roxas has Sora's memories, and Xemnas made Zion in case Roxas didn't go along with the schemes, and that's got Sora's memories of Kairi.
Oh, the X moment. Okay. What? I was reading chat. Sorry.
I think I understand this.
Okay.
And thanks to Naminé, some of Sora's memories wound up in Roxas too. So Xion pieces out in an attempt to save us all from having to understand what's going on, but Xemnas captures her and reprograms her to make her attack Roxas. Because if Xion defeats Roxas, then Sora will never be able to get his memories back. Oh! But Roxas defeats Xion and she's like, "Cough, Sputter, you gotta merge with Sora and defeat Xemnas." And Roxas is like, "What's a Sora? Is that a type of ice cream?" But before she can reply, she porfs into Roxas. Dang. Riku shows up because, sure, why not? And he's like, "Okay, Roxas, time to go back to Sora." And Roxas is like, "I don't wanna. Also, whom's this Sora?" And Riku's like, "Fine, sit inside this computer simulation until you cool off." And Roxas is like, "What are any of these words you're saying?" Which leads us to Kingdom Hearts 2. We meet up with Roxas, who's inside a computer simulation of Twilight Town, except he lost most of his memories and doesn't know he's inside a computer. And I mean, we're not supposed to either, because 358 over 2 days released like 4 years after Kingdom Hearts 2, but trust me, it's just easier to understand this way. So Roxas has his weird summer break and eats lots of ice cream and experiences a bunch of brain freezes and glitches in the Matrix until one day Axel shows up. And he's all like, "Roxas, you're in a computer, I'm your friend." And Roxas is like, "What's a computer?" Then he meets Naminé, who goes, "You're Sora's nobody." And Roxas is like, "Whoa, what's a nobody?" He doesn't understand what's going on, but that's okay because neither do we. He finally runs into Diz, who goes, "Look, just merge with Sora and everything will be cool." And Roxas goes, "Okay, but there better be ice cream there." So he absorbs out of the computer and into Sora, and Sora finally wakes up with all of his memories back. Minus everything that happened in Chain of Memories. And I guess Dallas and Gommet wake up too, whatever. Mickey, now in a badass hoodie, sends them off to meet the wizard, a wonderful wizard named Yen Sid. And he looks like this. Yen Sid goes,
You never got that, did you? Think about it for a second. Yen Sid. What's that spelled backwards?
It's Disney backwards.
Yeah.
Yeah. He just said it.
The Sorcerer and His Apprentice. I never got that until literally like a few years back. And I was like, holy shit. Okay, that makes more fucking sense now. So much better than the actual guy he's named after. Oh shit.
First of all, those outfits have to go. Zippers are out, belts are in. Second, you need your driver's license. Go visit more Disney worlds.
So they visit some more merchandising opportunities and keep bumping into Maleficent, now joined by Pete and a bunch of those Organization 13 weirdos. They just don't quit, do they? At one point, there's a battle with 1,000,000,000,000 Heartless, and Goofy gets hit by a boulder and dies. Yeah, he's dead. Hengus Bunger, you're 6 feet under. Somewhere in all this mess, we get a big ol' exposition dump. A while ago, there was a nice bearded man named Ansem the Wise, who was a man of science. Or the Kingdom Hearts equivalent of science, because this guy was researching hearts and light and wrote his dissertation on feeling good and having friends. Now, Ansem the Wise had an apprentice by the name of Xehanort, who let his heart get consumed by darkness because he's a weirdo. This created Xehanort's Heartless, which confusingly decided to call itself Ansem. Psst, this was the bad guy in Kingdom Hearts 1, not Wise Ansem. They're completely different people. And Xehanort's Nobody, which called itself Xemnas. Hey, we know that guy. Meanwhile, Kairi's standing exactly where Sora left her on Destiny Islands, but somehow in a new outfit, when Axel swoops in and kidnaps her. He wants his buddy Roxas back, and he's not gonna let Organization 13 boss him around no more. Oh no siree. But he instantly sacrifices himself so Sora can jump through a portal to the world that never was. Sora's like, how can I be in a place that never was when it clearly currently is? But just then a mysterious figure emerges. It's Ansem, but no, it's Riku. It's Riku, but he looks like Ansem? Okie dokie. Sora goes on a heart unlocking spree until Diz appears and he's like, you think that I'm a mummy now? Here's a surprise. Feast your eyes on my disguise, I'm really Ansem the Wise. The bad guys are conspiring to make their own Kingdom Hearts, but they forgot a little something that's right, my looks and my smarts. I'm gonna use this pewter here to digitize the skies. You better idolize and recognize I'm Ansem the Wise. Sora, Donald, Goofy, Riku, Mickey, and Kairi. I bid you all adieu because my computer is backfiring. So Diz's computer explodes, which causes...
I actually learned that he did that just for this video.
Really?
That he has some good fucking bars.
He does.
That was good.
Diz to disappear, and for some reason also turns Riku back to normal. Xemnas is all, my beautiful plan ruined, etc, etc, let us fight. Sora and Riku hold hands and prepare for a good old-fashioned anime showdown. Sora believes in himself, Xemnas turns into a boat, and the player mashes X a lot, and sometimes triangle, until Xemnas is defeated. Everyone winds up back on Destiny Islands because sure, whatever. And Namine's there too, and she's like, hey Kairi, nice to meet you, I'm your nobody. And Kairi stares into the middle distance. Yeah, so everything ties back to the moment Sora released his and Kairi's hearts. Either it's poetic in its simplicity or stupid in its stupidity, I don't know. This moment should have created 2 Heartlesses and at least 1 nobody because Kairi's heart isn't really connected to her body at this point. But Kairi is a princess of heart, meaning she has 0 darkness in her heart, so she doesn't create a Heartless. She does create a nobody, but she has no body for it to form from. So while Sora is busy splitting off into his Heartless and his nobody, Kairi's nobody, Namine, is created from Kairi's heart and Sora's body, which explains why she was able to meddle with his memories and whatnot. So to sum it up, I don't know. I said up front this thing was filled with retcons, right? Sora goes,
So convoluted.
Yeah.
So convoluted. Oh my lord.
It's Square Enix for you though.
Yeah.
But it makes sense somehow.
Do I find out Square Enix, same people who also made Power Washing Simulator, are gonna make a same convoluted story with Power Washing Simulator?
I mean, I heard they're gonna.
What should happen?
With, I heard they're gonna be doing that with Power Washer Simulator 2.
Like, watch Power Washing Simulator become this generation's Kingdom Hearts?
Oh hell no! Please no.
oh yeah, Roxas has been kinda rumbly lately. You okay, little fella? So Sora and Roxas share a ghost hug, and Kairi and Namine are chill, I guess. Oh, and the Goofy recovers from being dead. But then a letter washes up on the shore with that dang old Mickey Mouse insignia on it. What do you want now, you creepy rat? But before we open that envelope, birth by sleep. Diddly diddly
No!
diddly, 10 years earlier, we got these 3 sweet pieces of anime hair. Aqua, Terra, and Ventus. Weirdly, Ventus looks a lot like Roxas, like identical. I mean, I know compared to Dozenkrantz and Goofenstern over here, Roxas and Sora look a lot alike, but trust me, Roxas resembles this guy, Ventus. For reasons. The 3 of them are being trained by Master Ericus to become Keyblade Masters.
Oh no.
Ventus is too young and spunky, so he has to wait while Aqua and Terra take their final test, the Mark of Mastery. Also, we're in this place, the Land of Departure. Aqua passes and she's all like, neat. But Terra fails because he's got too much angsty darkness and Spencer's coupons inside his heart. And Ericus takes one look and goes, girl, get yourself sorted out. Meanwhile, in a fancy land for fancy lads called Radiant Garden, Ansem the Wise is researching how hearts work and stuff. He's got some test tubes and like a computer, and he's going, oh yes, interesting. And he's surrounded by all of his hot anime friends who kinda look familiar. There's also a little girl here named Kairi who's got no personality. Look at her go. Elsewhere, Aqua and Terra pop out of a portal on Destiny Islands because of course they do. They meet these 2 little babbies named Sora and Riku. Terra walks over and is like, ew, this one is totally giving me Ventus vibes. Hey kid, now you know how to use a Keyblade. You won't remember this when you're older. And Riku dribbles on himself. Also, Kairi comes over from Radiant Garden and Aqua maybe teaches her how to use a Keyblade? Ventus is wandering alone by himself somewhere when this hot piece of action rolls up on a motorcycle.
Okay, he says that they were
So wait,
babies.
so this is
This was
so this is before 1.
This is before 1. Riku, Kairi, and Sora were only 4 years old when this game was
Yeah.
going on.
So they were toddlers, not babies.
Yes.
Okay. I'm following so far. Continue.
Is like, remember me? And Ventus is like, nope. And Hot Stuff takes off his helmet and is like, how about now? And Ventus is like, sorry, I only know one other dude with yellow eyes. Wait! Turns out Ventus forgot a whole bunch of stuff that was super important. Before he was being trained by Master Ericus, his master was this objectively evil-looking dude with yellow eyes named Master Xehanort. How about that? Xehanort was trying to get Ventus to unleash the darkness in his heart to summon this all-powerful Keyblade called the Keyblade. That's the Greek letter key. But Ventus was like, I don't wanna, I'm a good boy, look at my badge. And Xehanort's like,
Fine, I'll just take your darkness myself.
and goes shoobly bop, sucks the darkness out of Ventus's heart and makes Motorcycle Man, also known as Vanitas. Oh, and he looks exactly like an evil Sora, but just don't think about it, it's fine. Flashback over, Ventus is like, oh yeah, I remember. And Vanitas is like,
Cool, we gotta fight. Meet me at the Keyblade graveyard.
okay, so long ago there were tons of
Why do I
Keyblade
feel
wielders
like
and they all
there's,
fought
like-
over the Keyblade.
100 at least versions of just Sora, but not Sora.
There's at least like 6.
Like, there's so many just. Oh yeah, it's Sora. It's not, but it's Sora.
Pretty much.
Well, so I see an energy blade over there.
Yeah, there actually these are yeah. There's
There's some meme ones in here because I doubt there's an actual Keyblade with faces.
actually there is.
That one center of the screen. Next to the pink wiggly one.
Oh yeah, that's a meme one. Yeah, no. That is a meme one.
Is there one that's literally just the word key?
Is there? Where?
Yeah, up towards the left in the back.
Holy shit!
like
yeah,
halfway-
you're right. There is, and there's one that's actually a fucking house key. Do you see that one?
Yeah, there's also one that's a chicken leg, and then some bratwurst and a steak.
To be honest, I would not. You can make a Keyblade pretty much mostly out of anything, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
in this epic war, and now all that's left is a bunch of keys in the ground. But Ventus knows all this and just goes, "K." Meanwhile, Terra's getting super moody and kills Master Ericus. Ericus is like,
Why, my pupil?
and Terra's like, I don't know, Gam didn't go over this part in detail, but I'm assuming darkness? Then everyone piles into the minivan.
Okay, so he was trying to save Ventus because Ericus was trying to kill Ventus because he thought that Ventus was going along with Xehanort's plans.
Right, okay.
So to prevent the Keyblade from emerging and Kingdom Hearts from emerging, he thought if he killed Ventus, it would all go away.
Mm-hmm.
And Terra wanted to protect his friend.
Right, okay.
Heads on over to the Keyblade graveyard for their big anime fight. And you know it's serious because nobody turns into a boat. Ventus versus
God.
Vanitas. Terra versus Xehanort, who's like, hello. And Aqua versus this dude who you might recognize better like this, but he doesn't have his cool eye patch and scar yet. Him named Breg. Xehanort is like,
I'll have the
Like-
Keyblade, not Keyblade, and with that I'll control Kingdom Hearts.
and Terra's like, nuh-uh, no siree, stop right there, Mr. Bister. And everyone starts fighting. Aqua beats up Breg, and he's like, now I look cooler. Ventus and Vanitas fuse, which sorta creates the Keyblade for a second, but then it explodes. And then Ventus explodes. He's just asleep, but his heart goes swoosh over to Destiny Islands to go live in Sora's heart and heal up, sure, okay. Aqua takes
And that's why Roxas looks like Ventus.
Okay.
Because he has
Okay. That makes more sense.
he has Ventus's heart inside of him. As
Okay.
as kind of like
That makes more sense.
kind of like a caretaker while Ventus is kind of
Yeah.
asleep.
Yeah.
He's repairing
Okay,
his heart.
that makes more sense.
Ventus's blown up
Which
body
kind
back
of
to the
that
land
kind
of
of
departure.
makes that kind of makes Roxas Sora's nobody, whilst also technically being Ventus,
Yes.
in a sense. Okay.
Sora connects with a lot of people. Just saying. A lot of people.
And uses her Keyblade to turn it into Castle Oblivion. She goes, "Okay, Ventus, I'm the only one who knows you're here. Have a good nap now, pat pat." She returns just in time to see Xehanort possessing Terra, forming Terra Xehanort, or Terranort for short. A while back, Xehanort was like,
I'm getting old. I can possess someone using the darkness in their heart. That's a neat trick.
"Also, psst, this is what Norting is." Aqua goes, "I am not about this," and fights and defeats Terranort. But Terranort's all like,
Ha ha ha, not so fast.
and uses his Keyblade to unlock his heart, which traps Aqua in the realm of darkness and gives Terranort amnesia because we didn't have enough tropes on our plate already. Sure, throw some amnesia into the mix. Terranort, just calling himself Xehanort now, becomes an apprentice to Ansem the Wise, and then much later gets his memories back and goes on to create his Heartless Ansem, this one, not that one, and his Nobody Xemnas. Now we can return to the present in Recoded. Well, not quite the present. Sometime after defeating Xemnas, but before Mickey's letter arrives at Destiny Islands, Jiminy Cricket is hanging out with Mickey. You see, throughout Sora's many adventures, he's been accompanied by Jiminy, who's been documenting everything that happens. Like, today, Sora spent 15 minutes staring at a bowl of oatmeal. Jiminy's about to turn in his homework to Mickey when he notices some cryptic messages he didn't write, like some Cure lyrics or something. Chip and Dale digitize the journal and create a digital copy of Sora, Data Sora, to fight the bugs that are corrupting the data, and I don't know, hacking hijinks ensue? Pete and Maleficent are there, some C-tier Disney properties show up, Jiminy's journal appears and turns into Riku. It's just whatever. The journal is restored and Data Nominee reaches out to Data Sora and is like, "Hey, you got a whole lot of business jellying up your jam ram. You got Roxas inside of you and like Shion's inside of Roxas, and then there's like Ventus sort of fused with Vanitas. It's just a big ol' awkward inception party in there. It's middle school dance bad. Also, the bugs are a side effect of me messing with Sora's memories cause Data Sora texts all this to Mickey, who's like, "Butter my me-shaped muffins. The real Sora's gotta learn about this stat." And writes the letter that then shows up at the end of Kingdom Hearts 2. Data Sora goes, "What? Real Sora?" as the computer gets turned off because Mickey's got a date with a wizard. Yen Sid goes,
Yo, Xehanort is coming back and we're screwed. We only have one Keyblade Master and you, like, randomly took your shirt off that one time.
and Mickey goes, "We'll get to that. What about Sora and Riku? If they become Keyblade Masters and
Remember, shirtless Mickey is important.
Apparently.
Sora gets his jam unjellied, we might stand a chance." And Yen Sid goes,
Okay, but there's a lot of jelly in his jam. And it smells like peaches.
Dream Drop Distance. In order to become Keyblade
One of my favorite
Masters,
games.
Sora and Riku have to take the Mark of Mastery, the same exam that Terra and Aqua took way back when. But apparently the test is totally arbitrary, and whoever's conducting the exam just does whatever they want, just like real life. Yen Sid charges Sora and Riku with waking all the sleeping hearts of various worlds that have been on a constant roller coaster of exploding and being reformed over the past couple games. They bounce through some Disney worlds and wake people up, but not Sleeping Beauty? Come on, it's a game about waking people. Okay, Gam's telling me there's a reason. Okay, fine. Anyway, remember the rules of the Kingdom Hearts universe? All that stuff about Heartless and Nobodies and how destroying both restores the original somebody? Yeah, so all those Organization 13 Nobodies Sora killed, they're back as their original X-less somebodies. What? Our protagonist wasn't going around murdering people? See, they're fine. Ha ha ha. Also, keep it together. Oh. The X in all those Nobodies names isn't an X. It's called the Recusant Sigil, and Xehanort uses it to mark his BFFs and track their location. This even works on clothing, and that's, oh god.
The
that's
X
how they're able to track
is a
Sora throughout this
Friendship
game.
place.
Because they put an X on his shirt. Woo! Oh, and then this guy.
There, he was able to track Sora
Okay,
because he put an X
so-
on his shirt.
So the X is both a friendship bracelet and just a fucking air tag.
Pretty much.
They fucking microchipped my boy Sora.
That's why every single organization member has an X in their name somewhere.
Treating him like a dog. They got him chipped.
Also, Xehanort, you take out the X, rearrange the actual letters, it spells no heart.
shows up. This is young Xehanort. Yeah, so now there's time travel in this series. Good! I am over the heart-shaped moon! Thank you! It really doesn't matter how time travel works in this universe, and I'm scared to open the wiki again, so here's all of Gam's notes on the matter. Basically, at some point, Evil Ansem went back to Destiny Islands where Xehanort grew up because, because everyone's from there. He met the young lad and was like, here's some, going back in time potion. Go round up all the Xehanorts because we going hard. Because, okay, Xehanort's Heartless was killed in Kingdom Hearts 1 and his Nobody was killed in Kingdom Hearts 2, which means Xehanort's somebody is back and ready to crack some skulls. And wait, why does he look like creepy old man Xehanort, not Terranort? I thought I understood how this worked. I'm doing my best! Oh, but now we learn about Xehanort's ultimate master plan. In Birth by Sleep, he wanted the Keyblade in order to control Kingdom Hearts. But the Keyblade exploded, and conveniently it likes to explode into 20 pieces. 7 light and 13 dark. Xehanort is all,
Grr, I want those shards.
like he's the villain in a cereal commercial or something. Originally, he planned for the 7 light pieces to come from the so-called 7 princesses of heart. Snow White, Cinderella, Alice, Aurora, Belle, Jasmine, and Kairi. This is all the business with the Princess Pods and Hollow Bastion back
And
in Kingdom Hearts
Kairi.
1. But the 7 light pieces could also be the 7 Guardians of Light. Mickey, Sora, Riku, Ventus, Aqua, Terra, maybe Kairi. It's not really clear right now. Meanwhile, the 13 dark pieces are a little harder to come by. We got a couple bad eggs bumbling about, but 13? Not quite. So Xehanort, being the rational person he is, decided to essentially create 12 copies of himself by putting a little Nort into all these nobodies, which together would then act as the 13 dark pieces needed to form the Keyblade. This is why Xehanort created Organization 13. His plan was to Nort each of the members so he'd have his 13 dark pieces, but instead they thought for themselves and were like, what the heck, dude? And also Sora killed everybody, so way to go, Sora. He also tried having 2 of the members be as Heartless and Nobody, which is totally cheating. Xehanort, being the rational person he is, decided,
Hey, that's a good point. What am I doing norting unwilling people? I'll just find people who want to be me. Like, me.
So that's why he sent Ansem to seek out young Xehanort in the past. He's making a new Organization 13 out of some time-traveling Xehanorts and a bunch of other friends called the, wait for it, real Organization 13.
Wow, so original.
They should have called it the Super Excited to Be Xehanort Club. So Xehanort gathers himself, young Xehanort, Ansem, Xemnas, Xigbar, and Syx, who are part of the old Organization 13, but apparently just can't get enough of that Nort juice, and 6 other shadowy figures that'll
Please don't
almost
call
certainly
it
get
Nort
revealed in
juice.
Kingdom Hearts 3. They're probably like time-traveling
Nort
goofies
juice.
or something.
Oh, yuck.
But wait, I hear you counting on your fingers. That only makes 12. Yes, they're 1 short. So Xehanort decides the 13th Nort shall be Sora. He kidnaps Sora because I guess Goofus and Dallant do literally nothing all day and is about to
Yep.
Nort Sora super good when Lee dives in and saves the day.
Psst, Lee is Axel's somebody, and he only really cares about Roxas and Shion, but Sora will have to do.
Xehanort goes,
Drat, I'd kidnap you again, but we're all out of our going back in time potion. Until next time when the 7 and 13 are destined to fight and summon the Keyblade in Kingdom Hearts 3.
and all the Xehanorts disappear. For now. Riku and Sora go back to Yen Sid and they're like, wow, the whole universe was at stake. Glad we got out of that one. Hoo-wee, I almost forgot we were taking a test, haha. And Yen Sid goes,
Riku, you passed. Good job. Sora, you almost got Norted. You fail.
and Sora goes, Nort again. All the characters laugh and credits roll. Wait, we're not done yet. 2 quick games to go. Union Cross. Long ago, I mean like long ago, all the worlds were connected and it was the age
Okay, so
of
this is
fairy
even
tales.
further
In this
before-
harsh on the eyeballs place called Daybreak.
1.
800 years.
Okay, so this is even before Birth by Sleep.
This is way before Birth by Sleep. Yeah.
Wait, so okay, correct me if I'm wrong. So canonically so far what I'm hearing is at least it's Cross, Birth by Sleep, then 1?
Okay. Here how if you want to know the chronological order, It's Union.
Well, I'm just going based on what's been mentioned so far.
Yes,
Like,
Union.
am I correct so far?
Yes, Union Cross, Birth by Sleep, Kingdom Hearts 1, and then there's also Birth by Sleep 0.2 Fragmented Memory. Because those two take place in the same time, right? Then after that, Chain of Memories, alongside with 358 over 2 days, because those two games go together, intertwined, going at the same timeline, at the same time. Then after that, it's recoded. After that one, it's recoded. Kingdom Hearts 2. Then then after that one, it's Dream Drop Distance. Then after Dream Drop Distance, then it's Kingdom Hearts 3.
Okay. So it's just long and convoluted. All right, let's keep going.
Breakdown, there was this guy called the Master of Masters, who wore a sweet hood and trench like the organization dudes, and he wrote this book of prophecies with the help of his Keyblade No Name, which can see into the future, but only the future it's actually around
could I
for,
recognize that
like
one?
in the same room. Look, it's got a magic creepy eyeball. So the Master of Masters goes to his 6 apprentices and is like, hey guys, I'm gonna peace out. Here, you carry No Name around and pass it down through the generations for no particular future site related reason, and this box, don't open it. And the rest of you get a signed copy of my book, you're welcome. But little did the apprentices know, he gave each of them a slightly different copy of the Book of Prophecies. They read their books and learn there's a traitor amongst them, but not really. The apprentices scatter to the winds like dandelions and create their own little groups that learn to use Keyblades. Years and years pass, these groups all end up fighting in the Keyblade War and shattering the Keyblade into 20 pieces, and yeah, there's some of your backstory, I guess. Look, this is a browser/mobile game, don't worry about it too much. Like, maybe you should know Ventus and Marluxia's somebody are leaders of 2 of these groups, and there's these things called Darklings that are heartless, born from Keyblade wielders. There's a Darkling on the box for Kingdom Hearts 3, right about, yeah. But seriously, if any of this is relevant in Kingdom Hearts 3, I'm sure they'll provide context for it like the competent writers they are. Hocus pocus, these games have no focus. Kingdom Hearts 0.2 Birth by Sleep, a fragmentary passage. That's the sound of my soul escaping my body. Kingdom Hearts 0.2 Birth by... Hey, you know what? Let's just call it No for short. Acts as a kind of prequel sequel that sets some things up for Kingdom Hearts 3. You play as Aqua, picking up right after the events of Birth by Sleep, where she was trapped in the...
You got that wrong. It takes place 10 years after Birth by Sleep, because she's already been in that place for 10 years.
Okay.
Realm of Darkness by Terranort. She wanders around some Disney world swallowed up by darkness, fights her doppelganger, Phantom Aqua, and finds Ventus and Terra, but they're not actually there, she's just lonely. She fights some shadow monsters and ends up falling even deeper into darkness, but eventually runs into Riku and Mickey. Because, yeah, even though her story took place 10 years before Kingdom Hearts 1, time is super janky in the Realm of Darkness. Which sure is convenient if you're a writer and want to get your prequel character into the present story. Aqua fends off the darkness, while Riku and Mickey close the door from the end of Kingdom Hearts 1, and Mickey
Why is he wearing a
literally
shirt
loses
now?
his shirt just
Okay,
to
now there
preserve
you go.
continuity. There's no other reason. What a guy! What a guy! The door is successfully...
What the?
Yeah, no, actually, yeah, he is right. So in this game, right, Mickey loses his shirt to a tide of, to a devil tide, which is like just a tornado of the shadows you were fighting yesterday. And they tore up his shirt just for continuity, because back in the first game, right,
He's shirtless.
Disney didn't know how well Kingdom Hearts was going to perform. So they only allowed Mickey to show up one time in the game at the very end, but with no shirt on.
But why?
Because the shirt is copyrighted.
But isn't Kingdom Hearts owned by Disney?
It's weird. It's just they
Huh?
thought that Kingdom Hearts was going to be a flop.
Oh, so they didn't want the actual copyright of Mickey in there since Mickey is basically their top seller.
pretty much. But yet,
Okay, that makes a bit more sense.
but yet, Kingdom Hearts sold millions of fucking copies when it first fucking came out to Japan and the U.S. So where now, oh shit, they have to make him shirtless somehow. So this
we
game,
need to explain why Mickey was shirtless.
now you
You
know
know
why
what?
it's important.
Horde of Shadows.
Closed. Hooray! Except Aqua is still trapped in darkness. Feces. Elsewhere, Yen Sid is like,
Sora, not only did you fail my super simple exam, but your brush with getting Norted actually left you Metroided. Look, all your stats are back to level 1.
Sora goes,
Oh well, gosh darn, ain't that convenient? I mean inconvenient.
There's no time. Go to the Colosseum from Hercules and hang out with Danny DeVito.
Okay.
Also, Lee is a Keyblade wielder now, and Kairi.
I am so tired.
And that takes us to Kingdom Hearts 3. Sora's gotta train, Riku and Mickey gotta rescue Aqua, Kairi's got to maybe develop into a character, and Xehanort is off somewhere trying to get the 7 Pieces of Light and the Sex Club to go to prom together. What'll happen? Will Xehanort reassemble the Keyblade only for Yen Sid to pull a King of Red Lions and be like, I made this? Will the Disney and Final Fantasy characters actually have any kind of bearing on the overall plot? Will we meet a character without pointy anime hair? Will we get to befriend him over the course of our journey and then in our final moment of need his hair pointifies and he saves the day?
Will Goofy say a swear? Let's Goofy swear!
Phil? Hello, if you feel like you don't have quite enough Kingdom Hearts coursing through your veins.
Okay, so
Okay.
that was the first one. What's your thoughts?
Okay. I know I said it sounds like the story for this is more convoluted than Five Nights at Freddy's, but I'm picking this up a lot easier than Five Nights at Freddy's.
Okay. Are you interested though?
We can continue.
Okay, 3.
This video is brought to you in part by me, because I made this. Welcome to a good enough summary of Kingdom Hearts 3. You might be here because you just can't be bothered to play Kingdom Hearts 3, or maybe it's the year 2082 and you're looking for a refresher before Kingdom Hearts 4 comes out.
He's not joking. Literally, like, Kingdom Hearts 2 came out in 2006. Kingdom Hearts 3 didn't come out until 2019.
Mm.
They take
That's
forever.
13 years.
They take forever to make.
I mean, from
The
what I've played
games.
so far, it looks like they do take care with the games. Even like the
Yes.
first one,
They do.
like it feels like they took care in making it, even initially. Even for something they thought was going to be a flop.
I mean, Kingdom Hearts. It's beautiful. It's beautiful as hell. I love Kingdom Hearts to death. So, I'm glad you're you're getting into it.
Hi kids, it's me, your Grand Pep in the past. If you're confused and lost, well I mean we all are, but you should probably watch my other video first covering everything up to this point. Alright then, let's do this. Kingdom Hearts 3. Last we saw Sora, he was getting told by Yen Sid to get good. His main task is to relearn the power of waking, which will allow him to help those jumbled up hearts inside of him in Angelia's jam once and for all. I guess that's technically what he did with Kairi's heart back in Kingdom Hearts 1, but with the power of waking, he shouldn't have to poke his soft underbelly and turn into a bug. Yen Sid gives everybody who matters new clothing and sends them off.
Oh, also be on the lookout for Keyblade wielders. We need like 2 more to get to 7.
He says. Sora, Donald, and Goofy fly through a bunch of completely arbitrary Disney worlds that once again do not matter in the slightest, and Sora learns absolutely nothing about the power of waking. Jack Sparrow is actually a bunch of crabs in a trench coat, and Rex from Toy Story is obsessed with this hot new video game you wish you were playing instead called Verum Rex. Wait, is he obsessed with it because he thinks it's about him? Oh, and you can make Olaf. Also, Maleficent and Pete are back, and they're looking for a box. They don't find it. Pat-a-pat, aw. Along the way, we're reintroduced to the real Organization 13 and learn who the rest of the members are. Disappointingly, they're all characters we already know. Boo! In addition to the Norts we saw in Dream Drop Distance, there's Larxene, Marluxia, Luxord, Vexen, and Demyx. But now they all have yellow eyes.
Why is Luxord the only one that gets like a well-developed
know.
face?
Maybe he likes that character.
Maybe.
Maybe he like likes that character? Because I don't know, I'm getting gay vibes from this
Oh,
guy.
Oh, by the way,
In a good way.
I forgot to mention, Verdum Rex was an actual game that they actually did want to make, but since they wanted to make Kingdom Hearts 3 first, they scrapped it and they put part of it into Kingdom Hearts 3.
Oh. Well, at least you got part of it, right? That matters.
Yo-oh! Also
Yeah.
joining the gang is Vanitas from Birth by Sleep and Dark Riku, a time-traveling replica Riku from Chain of Memories. This is a different Riku than the replica Riku we met in Castle Oblivion, and we know this because that replica Riku is hanging out inside of the original Riku like a teenager loitering outside of 7-Eleven. There's also a hand-wavy explanation as to why Ansem and Xemnas blowing up revived old man Xehanort instead of Terranort, but don't worry about it because Terranort is back too, and there's even another hooded figure we'll get to later. This is way more than 13. There's too many hooded figures in this game. Some of the other former members of Organization 13 decided to be good and stay as somebodies. They hang out back at Ansem the Wise's place and dig through his stuff and find his naughty magazines. They text Sora old memes sometimes. The somebodies figure out what we learned like 3 games ago, that Sora has all these hearts jellying up his jam. Sora's like, I don't know if any of them even technically count as people, but we gotta help them out. He sets out to free Roxas because, ew, girls are icky, but he runs into a problem. For one, Roxas doesn't have a body anymore, and for two, Sora doesn't know how to release Roxas's heart. Wait, hold up, since when do nobodies have hearts? I thought the whole point was that they're a shell without a heart. You know what? I have no more fight left in me.
Okay, I can actually explain this one. So, since Roxas was a nobody for a whole year,
He developed a heart?
he developed his own feelings in his own heart.
Okay, so cool. So nobodies can become somebodies in and of themselves.
Yes, but
Okay.
they need to find a replica, a body for him.
Well, now they do.
Yes.
It's fine. Ronga's hooded. This plot is convoluted. Roxas's friends show up and are like, hey, we don't remember Roxas because we were only friends with him inside a computer. And Sora's like, oh yeah, there should be a copy of his heart in the computer. But they don't know Ansem's password. Beep boop sad toot. Meanwhile, Riku and Mickey are so bad at rescuing Aqua that she turns into anti-Aqua. Which is actually fine because, I mean, she's rocking it. Mickey goes, what happened? And she's like, I was trapped here for 10 years.
What happened?
What happened?
It's a meme. It's a fucking meme between the Kingdom Hearts community. What happened?
Fair. Fair. I'm sure I'll pick up on that at some point.
And turned evil and got this sweet outfit. What took you so long? And Riku's like, I couldn't find my big car, my bad, lol. Sora pops out of a...
Okay, yeah, that's another thing. So, the original Keyblade he actually took to help out Mickey in the Dark World. It broke into 2. So, he had to get a new Keyblade, and his new Keyblade looks like a giant car key.
Okay.
I'm not joking.
Okay.
portal and helps his boyfriend Riku beat up Darkwa with the power of the Keyblade TM. They unlock Aqua's face.
Yeah, the Keyblade. Yeah, we call it that. Because they merged both their Keyblades together to make that Keyblade.
Yeah.
It's the Keyblade. We all love the Keyblade. We love how Sora and Riku work together as a team. It's so nice.
A very gay team.
The gay team, yeah.
So hard she turns good again.
Why?
They zip over to Castle Oblivion and Aqua turns it back into the land of departure and they find Sleepy Ventus right where she left him having a big ol' nap. Sora tries to use the power of waking, but Vanitas pops up and attacks Aqua. He's like, heh heh, and she's like, oh no. Suddenly, Sora learns the actual power of waking because, you know, they had an opportunity to make the Disney worlds relevant, but no, you know what, now is fine, this'll do. Ventus's heart poots out of Sora and into Ventus, and Ventus wakes wakes up. He jumps in front of Vanitas and goes, "Remember me?" And Vanitas goes,
Oh, that's cute, because that's what I said in Birth by Sleep when
and Ventus pops him on the noggin.
Ow.
Did you toot?
Elsewhere, Vexen grabs Demyx and is like,
Wait, I forgot Xehanort isn't even a real goth. Let's bounce.
"What do you mean? You willingly came back and let yourself get Norded."
I'm a double agent. I'm working for Ansem the Wise. Let's go.
And on their way out, they steal an empty replica body for Roxas. For later. Oh, and Ansem the Wise is totally fine and wandering about in the background, but he barely does anything, so don't worry about him. Back at Yen Sid's place, the 7 Guardians of Light are finally assembled. Sora, Riku, Mickey, Aqua, and Ventus are joined by Kairi and Lee, who spent 10 hyperbolic time chamber minutes in Merlin's moon bounce, so they're totally trained and up to the task. Yen Sid goes,
Son of a Disney, is this really the best we have? Okay, y'all ready to fight Xehanort?
Wait, Mr. Yan Sid,
says Goofy.
if the 7 and the 13 fight each other, then that'll summon the Keyblade, right?
Yes, what's your point?
So if we don't fight them, then Xehanort can never win.
Wow, Goofy, you're as smart as you are handsome. But if we refuse to fight, Xehanort will just use the 7 princesses of heart instead.
"Turnips!" cries Sora. "I won't stand by and let Nordy Nort hurt Jasmine and Belle and Snow White and—"
No, actually, we're done with those princesses. It's all about Frozen and Tangled
really
now.
replace
It's
the
all about
old
Tangled and
princesses with the
Frozen.
new ones.
Yep, Disney did that, yeah.
I'm not surprised bringing the new franchises because the old ones are dying out.
I mean, it's business.
Yeah.
It may be, Moana.
But let's be honest, Tangled was a really good fucking movie, though.
Tangled was good, yeah.
Tangled was good. Frozen, maybe.
Lame.
Moana,
Overhyped.
Moana, good.
Mohana?
Mohana, yeah. Hold on. I can't
Don't do a Stitch voice, no.
Anna, eventually.
I knew exactly
now
what you were going with that.
go, appease our shareholders and fight that Xehanort.
So the 7 Guardians of Light and Donald and Goofy take the battle bus to the Keyblade graveyard.
Fucking battle bus. Why? You're not laughing at that?
Which part? Goofy getting left behind? The battle bus?
The battle bus part.
I'm not surprised.
They battle against the billion Heartless, and Sora defeats them with a choo-choo train. But then Terra Nort shows up and kills everybody. Oopsie poopsie. Sora wakes up dead in the final world and puts his soul back together by running through an Escher painting and high-fiving himself a lot. He brings everyone back to life and they fight another wave of a billion Heartless. But this time they summon the power of Union Cross and surf on a wave of Keyblades, and the ghost of this guy without pointy anime hair winks at Sora. See? I called it. Yen Sid, tired of everyone's incompetence, blasts down from orbit and makes a path through the Heartless.
Moses, Moses, I'm doing a Moses.
He yells. Finally, after countless games and years upon years of waiting, we have our 7 and our 13 face off against each other. And it's all tense and quiet, and a tumbleweed rolls past. But Xehanort goes,
Lol, nope. Poof, here's a maze.
Sora works his way through.
He's not joking. That's literally what happens. The anticipation is fucking killing me, and then there's a big giant walls just come out of the fucking ground. It's like, are you fucking kidding me?
Xehanort's last-minute corn maze of cheap suspense and takes out some organization members. He helps turn Terra Nort back into Terra, and Replica Riku kills Dark Riku while Riku watches. And Sora goes, check please. The final hooded member is revealed to be Xion, and she's evil again. But off-screen, Ansem the Wise was able to log into his computer after finding his password underneath the keyboard and put Roxas's Digi-Heart into the replica body, and so Roxas enters the fight. Xion goes, wait, nope, I got my heart back from Sora. Thanks, Sora. I'm good again. And he's like, when did that happen? Whoa! All the while, each fight is bringing Xehanort one shard closer to the Keyblade. Kairi, for the first time ever, is about to do a thing, but before she can, she gets kidnapped. Oh, how convenient.
No.
Maybe
How
next time,
convenient.
Kairi. Maybe next time. Sora's like, heck, I'm not gonna fight and let you summon the Keyblade. I throw down my sword. But Xehanort goes,
Oh yeah, what if I do this?
Psh, okay, sure. Threaten someone I don't even know.
This is Kairi from Destiny Islands.
I think I know what Riku looks like.
Inti girded, your friend is now murdered.
and he kills Kairi.
Wait, I think I remember who she is now. No!
In a frenzy, Sora defeats the last Norts, allowing Xehanort to summon the Keyblade.
I made this.
Oh yeah, that was the thing I wasn't supposed to do. Whoops.
He says,
Now I'll summon Kingdom Hearts and make it purple and drippy.
says Xehanort. Duck noises, says Donald. Yuck, says Goofy. Or at least he should have. Mickey, realizing he should probably do something of note in this game, stops time and pulls Sora aside.
Hey, so it turns out that most of the organization members you killed were traveling through time, which is why they were back even though you defeated them before. And Xehanort is the portal that lets them do that.
That makes every amount of sense. Thank you, Mickey-senpai.
Oh no, is that a wave of Heartless I see?
Stop.
So they dive into the portal that is Xehanort and wind up in Scala ad Caelum, the stairway to the sky, and prepare for their final, ultimate, you better believe it's gonna be epic,
You know Greek. Did that actually say Stairway to the Sky?
I'd have to double check later.
anime showdown. Sora believes in himself, Xehanort turns into a goat, and the player mashes L2 a lot, trying to select the right... Damn it! Well, at least someone turned into a boat. At last, Xehanort is defeated.
Darn Grummet, my plan was awesome. Everyone was gonna be all like, "Oh, Xehanort, you're so cool."
But you're not so cool, old friend.
Everyone gasps with astonishment because it's the ghost of Ericus present. Yeah, this is one detail I probably should have mentioned in the last video. When Ericus died in Birth by Sleep, his little soul particles got caught in Terra's hair, and he's been quietly hanging out inside of Terra this whole time. Xehanort goes,
Heck, I guess you're right. I quit. Let's go get some
Yeah, I'm
sushi.
pissed off
Ericus
about
and
that, too.
Xehanort hold hands and fly off into space, and there goes any chance we had at catharsis. Okay, cool, this is super underwhelming. Sora picks up the Keyblade and swooshes everything back to normal, and everyone's like, hooray! Lee is chilling with Roxas and Xion, Aqua's hanging out with Ventus and Terra, none of whom have aged in 10 years, okay? And Sora goes to Riku and is like,
Well, spit me out like the pit of a palpu fruit. I can't believe we all made it back in one piece.
and Riku goes, you do remember Kairi died, right?
Oh yeah, but if I bring her heart back, I'll be lost forever.
Where does it say that?
It says right here in my dramatic endings for Dingus's book that I ate for lunch.
So Sora brings Kairi back to life and fades away.
Later, nerds.
And just then, Naminé walks over and starts breakdancing. Ow! Meanwhile, Pete and Maleficent actually find the box they've been searching for this whole time, and it turns out to be the Master of Masters box from Union Cross. Remember that one right there? A hooded figure arrives and summons 4 of the 5 foretellers. They're like, Sup, Luciu, the other apprentice from Union Cross whose face we've never seen. You were right here in the lineup. Yep, that's you. Why have you portaled us here to the future? Also, we're missing Snake Girl or Rabbit Girl or whatever. And Luciu takes off their hood and reveals themselves to be Zigbar.
Sora?
They
Oh.
apparently didn't die earlier. And our Luciu. Zigbar, or Luciu, is like, whoops, looks like Xehanort's out of the picture, and I'm the villain now. Honga's hens, the ride never ends, hee hee hee. And then Sora wakes up in Tokyo, and the guy from Verum Rex is there. Yes, the guy from the fictional game Rex was obsessed with. I do not know. Don't look at me. And that's it for Kingdom Hearts 3. Or is it? Might be. Most of Kingdom Hearts 3 took place in an alternate timeline dreamscape, and there's actually some semi-decent evidence to back that up. I don't know. There's a link in the description to the theory, and it makes me mad that it's plausible. You can also click here and watch Gam read the theory to me while I work on this video that you're watching. Good night, everybody. See you in 15 years. Also, look, I got stickers now. Pointsnail.com. Bye. Also, get out of my house. This video.
Okay, so your thoughts.
Weirdly enough, I hate to say it, but it makes sense.
See, I told you, right? Sure, the Zeta Flare moment, but okay, fine. But it's spoilers though.
No spoilers.
It's in Kingdom Hearts 3. It's the very last game for her to play.
Yeah, no spoilers.
That's a big moment too.
You damn brat.
But since you understand the lore of the Kingdom Hearts now. What is your final verdict on Kingdom Hearts?
I'll play it through to completion,
Oh,
and then we'll see.
by the way, viewers, she's playing Kingdom Hearts 1 right now. She's playing on Proud, on Dusk. For all the fans out there that actually do... Thank you, Cosmo. Thank you, Cosmo. But all the fans out there that actually do play Kingdom Hearts, you all know what Dusk is. You all know what Proud is. She's playing on the hardest difficulty in the first one, on Dusk, which means that she has to get more XP to get up to level 100. I sympathize with her, but if she can do it, I'll be even more proud of her.
I also beat Leon.
Yeah,
I was told I should be proud of that.
She beat Leon her first try. She beat Squall her first try. Oh, not to mention, but do you know a person called Sephiroth?
Yeah.
I have to mention this. He's in the first and second game. I'm not going to tell you how to find them, though.
Okay.
And also, fuck the data bosses.
Now, I
Fuck
believe we
the
had a
data
little bit of a
bosses.
plan. So do you want me to remind everyone who's watching live what the plan was?
Go ahead.
So we're gonna do something a little bit special, something that usually doesn't happen. But we're going to be obviously ending this this stream/recording session, and after I say an hour, give or take a little bit, we'll be back live on Zell's channel, where he will be watching and commentating as I continue to play through Kingdom Hearts 1.
We'll be putting the VOD on your channel, though.
Huh? What do you mean?
We'll probably be putting the VOD on your YouTube channel, though. Because I'm already making too many fucking Kingdom Hearts VODs on
I'm
my
not
YouTube.
uploading the VOD. It's literally just for you to stream and interact.
Okay. Gotcha.
I don't need the VOD.
Alright.
So this man's gonna take a shower. I'm gonna gather the people that are gonna be sat here commentating.
Because like
And
I'm so fucking excited, to be honest.
but yeah, like I said,
I got Zarya to play it. Now I'm getting lost to play it.
like I said, the lovely Zaza's gonna go take a shower whilst I gather the people needed for that we want there for the commentary. We're gonna have a couple of people. Probably have obviously Zell. Probably have Wrath and Envy there as well.
Zelda
Since they're both Heart fans. I'm gonna say.
Yes, and I'm one of the Keyblade
So,
masters because I actually did complete the game on the hardest difficulties.
yeah.
So,
we'll see you all very shortly.
yes.
And for those of you on YouTube, again, reminder. This man makes live content over on Twitch. Go check him out. Or, if this is your first time on his YouTube, follow him, subscribe to him, give him love.
Thank you. I try my best. I love my family. I really do. But other than that, we'll see you guys in the next stream that's going to happen in 1 hour. Or at least, yeah, give or take 1 hour. Because, shower time is, it takes a while.
Off your pop.
Yep.
Off your pop.
I'll see you guys in the next stream.